Before the day begins, the room is quiet, still untouched by noise. Light slips in slowly across the floor, across the table. Coffee warm in your hands, thoughts still soft, unformed. This is where wisdom lives, not in the rush, not in the headlines, not in the urgency. Here in the quiet, before the day begins. There's a calm that feels intentional, like the world paused just long enough for you to breathe. You don't have to hurry, not yet. Let your mind settle, let your heart be slow. There is strength in starting gently. A steady step is still progress. A soft answer is still powerful. Wisdom doesn't compete, it centers. It clears the noise and narrows the focus. One thing at a time, one decision at a time, one calm thought after another. You don't have to prove anything. In this moment you don't have to rush into everything. Just be here. Let clarity rise naturally, like morning light. There's something sacred about beginning with stillness. Before the emails, before the pressure, before the expectations. Choose peace, choose patience, choose direction. A guarded heart is a peaceful heart. A focused mind is a steady mind. And steady minds build steady minds. Stay here just a little longer. Let the rhythm carry you. Soft drums, gentle piano, bass moving like a quiet pulse. Nothing dramatic, just grounded. This is how wisdom feels. Calm, intentional, unshaken. The world will get louder, it always does. But you can stay centered. You can move thoughtfully, you can answer slowly, you can build carefully before the day begins. Choose who you will be. Not reactive, not rushed, but rooted. Rooted in understanding, rooted in patience, rooted in quiet strength. This is your foundation, not fear, not comparison, but clarity. Let today be built on something steady. Let your words carry weight, let your work carry purpose, let your presence carry peace. It doesn't have to be loud, it just has to be real. And real things last. So breathe, stay calm, let wisdom guide you. Before the day begins. Steady over time, the day has started, but the calm remains. A quiet focus settles in, not rushed, not scattered, just steady. There's something powerful about moving slowly on purpose. Not every step needs to be fast, some steps just need to be true. Wisdom walks like that, measured, grounded, certain. It doesn't chase, it doesn't panic, it builds one choice after another. You don't see the growth right away, but it's there in restraint, in patience, and staying with the work. The noise tries to pull you, notifications, opinions, deadlines, but you return to center again and again. A gentle answer changes more than a sharp reaction. A calm mind outlasts pressure. A disciplined heart outruns impulse. Stay with the rhythm, soft drums, warm bass, piano like a steady breath. Nothing dramatic, just forward consistency. Feel small until you look back and realize how far you've come. Understanding grows in repetition, in showing up even when it's ordinary, especially when it's ordinary, because foundations are rarely exciting, but they are everything. Let your words be thoughtful, let your actions be intentional, let your energy be calm. There is strength in not reacting, strength in listening, strength in pausing. The wise don't rush to speak, they observe, they weigh, they respond, and response is different than reaction. Response builds, reaction breaks. Choose the long road, choose the steady path. It may not feel impressive, but it lasts. Storms don't scare a well-built life, because roots hold. Stay grounded, stay consistent, stay clear. You don't need to compete with the pace of the world. You only need to stay aligned. Be steady over time. That's where strength is formed, that's where clarity deepens, that's where peace remains. Keep going, not faster, just faithful, and over time you'll see steady wins. Light in the ordinary, some days don't look extraordinary. No big moments, no loud victories, just simple hours stacked quietly. But there's light even here in the ordinary, in the steady typing, in the quiet reading, in the soft turning of a page, and showing up again and again. Not everything meaningful feels dramatic. Most growth is subtle like sunlight, moving in a gentle words spoken carefully, a pause before responding, a decision to stay calm. These things matter more than we think, because character is formed quietly. Character carries you farther than talent ever could. Stay with the rhythm, brush the drum, soft bass line, piano flowing steadily. Nothing flashy, just warmth, just movement, just progress. There is light in discipline mornings, light in focused afternoons, light in finishing what you started, even when no one notices. Especially then, the wise don't need applause, they need alignment, and alignment feels like peace. Not perfect days, not easy days, but grounded days. Days where you respond instead of react, where you listen more than you speak, where you choose long-term over instant. That's where strength grows, not in intensity but in consistency. You are building even now, you are becoming even now. Not louder but deeper, let the world chase noise. You stay centered, let others rush. You stay intentional. There is something powerful about quiet progress, something lasting, something steady. Light in the ordinary, open the routine, clarity in repetition. Keep going, keep building, keep choosing wisely, and one day you'll look back and realize the ordinary was shaping every breeze. Rooted and unshaken, not every storm is loud. Some come quietly, through pressure, through expectation, through long days. But you're still here, still steady, still breathing. There is strength you didn't know you were building, in the early mornings, in the focused hours, in the moments you chose patience. No applause, no spotlight, just discipline. And discipline turns into depth, depth turns into stability, and stability doesn't shake easily. The wind may rise, deadlines may press, voices may compete, but something inside stays anchored. Wisdom builds like that below the surface, where no one sees. Roots first, then resilience. You don't need to react to everything, you don't need to answer every noise, you don't need to prove every point. Calm is power, restraint is power, listen is power. Move differently, they pause, they consider, they respond, and response creates strength. Stay grounded, soft drum, steady bass. place, holding the center, piano breathing space. Nothing rushed, nothing forced, just steady movement. Some growth feels invisible, but invisible doesn't mean absent. You are becoming more grounded, more patient, more clear. Storms test foundations, they reveal them, and what's built slowly holds longer. Stay rooted in purpose and understanding and steady effort. Let others hurry, you stay anchored. Let others react, you stay intentional. Because rooted lives outlast loud moments, and unshaken hearts build lasting things. You're not behind, you're being formed, quietly, deeply, strongly rooted and unshaken. Quietly becoming strong. You didn't notice when it started. The change, it wasn't dramatic. No sudden breakthrough, no loud transformation. Just small decisions made consistently. And consistency does something powerful. It reshapes you slowly, steadily, deep inside. There were days you wanted to rush, days you felt behind, days the pressure felt louder than your peace. But you stayed, you chose patience, you chose focus, you chose restraint, and that choice repeated. Build something, strength doesn't always arrive with intensity. Sometimes it settles like calm after understanding, like confidence without noise. Wisdom has that tone, measured, certain, unhurried. It doesn't compete, it doesn't react, it doesn't chase attention. It builds layer by layer, habit by habit, response by response. And one day you realize you're not shaken by what used to disturb you. You're not rushed by what used to pressure you. You're not pulled by what used to distract you. That's growth, not loud but undeniable. Stay in the rhythm, soft drums holding steady, bass walking gently but firmly, piano moving with intention. No rush, no excess, just clarity. You are becoming stronger, not by force, but by formation, not by noise, but by discipline. Storms may still come, but they don't define you. Deadlines may press, but they don't move you. Opinions may rise, but they don't control you. Because strength was forming quietly all along. Keep choosing wisely, keep responding calmly, keep building slowly. You are not behind, you are becoming. Quietly, deeply strong. And what is built steady path. Noise fades when you stop chasing it. Clarity doesn't shout, it waits patiently for you to slow down. There's a rhythm inside calm thinking, a quiet order behind disciplined thoughts. Not rigid, not pressure, just a line when your mind is clear. Decisions feel lighter, focus feels natural. Time moves without resistance. You don't force progress, you allow it. One task completed well, then the next, no hurry, no scattered energy, just steady movement. Wisdom simplifies, it removes what's unnecessary. It trims distractions, it keeps what matters. A clear mind doesn't react to every sound, it selects it, let it prioritizes. It moves with intention. Soft drums barely there, bass walking slowly, confident, pan open, breathing do 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 do. Between notes, space is powerful. Silence between chords, room between thoughts, that's where insight grows. You don't need chaos to feel productive. You don't need pressure to feel important. You don't need noise to feel momentum. Stillness can move mountains. Quiet focus builds real results. Stay centered, stay intentional, stay clear. The path ahead doesn't need to be loud, it just needs to be steady. And you are capable of walking it without rush, without fear. Clear mind, steady path.
Built with intention. Not everything needs speed. Some things need care, attention, deliberate movement. A life well built is rarely rushed. It is shaped choice by choice, moment by moment. Intention changes everything. It turns routine into progress. It turns repetition into mastery. It turns effort into growth. When you move with purpose, even small actions carry weight. A focused eye, a patient response, a calm decision, brick by brick. You are building, not randomly, not emotionally, but wisely. Soft rhythm, holding the frame. Bass grounded, never hurried. Piano speaking in measured phrases. Nothing dramatic, everything intentional. You don't have to prove your direction. You don't have to explain your discipline, consistency speaks for itself. A steady heart builds steady results. You are not drifting, you are designing carefully, calmly, with intention. And what is built with intention stands. Mercy flow, light enters quietly through half-open blinds. No rush, no noise, just a gentle beginning. Yesterday is behind you, today is unwritten, and mercy meets you again. Soft rhythm like a steady heartbeat, bass walking calmly, never pushing, only guiding. Piano notes landing gently like thoughts organizing themselves. There is grace in fresh starts, grace in small progress, grace in steady effort. You don't have to carry yesterday's weight, you don't have to rush tomorrow's outcome. This moment is enough. Sip your coffee, open your notebook, take a slow breath, begin. Focus doesn't scream, it settles. Peace doesn't demand, it surrounds. There is strength in calm mornings, there is a wisdom in slow growth. You are allowed to move steadily, you are allowed to build quietly. Every faithful step matters, every disciplined hour compounds, every calm decision aligns your path. No pressure, no panic, just rhythm, just presence, just flow. Morning mercy meeting steady effort and turning it into progress.
Hidden depths beneath the surface. There is more than noise, more than ocean, more than what appears. Still waters run deep, and deep things move slowly. Not everything needs to be seen. Not everything needs to be said. Some strength lives quietly, below reaction, below urgency, below the need to respond. Soft drums barely brushing, bass low and and steady, piano breathing between notes, space is speaking. You don't have to rush understanding. It unfolds layer by layer, like light touching water. A wise heart is not loud, it is anchored. It listens, it observes, it waits, clarity grows and still places. Depth forms in patient hours as you are building below the surface. Where roots extend, where strength holds no applause, no announcement, just formation, just grounding, just quiet expansion. Let the moment stretch, let the rhythm settle, let your thoughts align. You are not drifting, you are deepening and lasts.
Forward in rhythm, there's a pulse under everything, a quiet momentum that keeps moving, not loud, not urgent, just steady. You feel it in the repetition, in the way your hands return to the keys, in the way your thoughts fall into place. One task and the next, no drama, just motion. Bass walking with intention, drums brushing a little firmer now. Piano circling around a steady idea. This is progress, not explosive, not a rush, but undeniable. Wisdom moves like this, forward, even when it feels small, forward, even when no one notices. Forward, forward. Because consistency creates direction. You don't need intensity to make impact. You need rhythm, reliable, grounded measure. There is strength in staying with strength, in repeating what'll work, strength in choosing focus again and again. Momentum builds quietly like a train, leaving the station slowly, then gaining speed, but never losing control. Stay with the groove, let it carry you, let it steady you, let it remind you. You are moving, you are building, you are growing. Forward in rhythm, forward, you are growing. Forward in rhythm, forward in rhythm. Evening alignment, the day is settling, light turns softer, shadows stretch across the room. You move
you've built, you've focused, and now there's a quiet balance. Not everything is finished, but something inside feels steady. You stay with it, you kept your rhythm. You didn't rush what needed patience. You didn't react when calm was stronger than matter. Soft drums almost whispering, bass slower now, holding the center, piano gentle, leaving space to breathe. This is alignment, where effort meets peace, where discipline meets grace. You don't have to force the next step, it will come. To chase the next result, it will grow. Wisdom rarely feels dramatic, it feels balanced, measured, clear. The noise is fading, the pressure is lighter, your thoughts are calmer. This is what steady living does. You back to center, back to focus, back to quiet strength. You are not exhausted, you are aligned, and alignment is powerful. Let the evening slow you, let the rhythm soften, let the day settle. You built something today, even if it was small, even if no one saw. Small things compound, steady things last, and peace stays. Steady into tomorrow. The day is closing, but the rhythm remains. Not fading, not drifting, still steady. You move with intention, you stayed grounded. You built quietly and it showed. There's a confidence now, not loud, not proud, just certain. Bass walking smooth and sure, drums brushing with quiet strength, piano flowing like a clear thought. Nothing forced, nothing rushed, just forward. You don't end the day empty. Sharpen, peace intact. There is strength in finishing well, strength in staying steady, strength in choosing calm over chaos. Tomorrow isn't pressure, it's opportunity. You're not behind, you're prepared, because wisdom you built today carries forward into what comes next. So don't fade out, lean in, stay present, stay steady, stay confident. The rhythm continues beyond this moment. Beyond this day, you are moving forward, steady into tomorrow. Built on understanding, there's a difference between being busy and actually building something, between movement and direction, between noise and meaning. Understanding teaches you that it slows you down just enough to notice what matters, to weigh your words before they leave your mouth, to choose patience when pride wants to react. A wise foundation is laid quietly, one honest decision at a time, one disciplined morning, one unseen act of integrity. You don't build strength in a moment, you build it in repetition and showing up when motivation fades and staying steady, when emotions rise and keeping your hands to the work even when no one is watching. Understanding whispers, long-term over instant. It reminds you that character is architecture. Every thought a brick, every response a beam, every habit a support structure. And slowly something unshakable begins to form. The wise don't rush outcomes, they build systems, they guard their hearts, because everything flows from it. They measure their words, because life and death sit quietly in the tone. They walk carefully, not fearfully, but intentionally, because direction matters. There is peace in living with intention, peace in discipline, peace in clarity, peace in saying no to what weakens your future. Understanding isn't loud, it doesn't demand attention. It shapes it, it filters distraction, it trims excess, it sharpens focus. And in a world that constantly pulls you outward, wisdom pulls you inward, toward alignment, toward balance, toward strength that lasts. You begin to notice how calm becomes power, how patience becomes influence, how consistency becomes success. Not flashy success, not viral applause, but rooted success, the kind that survives storms, because storms reveal foundations. And when pressure comes, the wise remain steady, not because they avoid hardship, but because they prepare quietly. Understanding teaches you to think beyond today, to speak beyond emotion, to act beyond impulse. It invites you into long obedience, into quiet excellence, into daily refinement. And refinement turns ordinary effort into extraordinary endurance. So stay with it, stay steady, stay intentional. Guard your focus, protect your peace. Choose your words carefully, build slowly, build wisely, build with understanding. Because what is built on wisdom does not collapse. It stands calm, balanced, unmoved. And that kind of life is powerful.
Quiet strength rising. The morning comes in slowly. Soft light on the table, steam rising from a cup, pages waiting to be turned. No rush, no pressure, just this moment. There's something steady here, a calm that doesn't need to prove itself, a strength that doesn't need to shout, just quiet and growing. Wisdom doesn't hurry, it settles in like sunlight. Find in every corner of the room, you feel it, in the stillness, in the space between thoughts. A gentle reminder that slow is not weak, and quiet is not small. Roots grow deep. Long before branches reach high, stay here, stay steady, let the rhythm carry you. Brush of drums, soft bass line, piano moving like a steady heartbeat. Nothing dramatic, just faithful. That's where strength is formed, in showing up again, in choosing calm again, in focusing again. Discipline isn't loud, it's subtle. It's the decision to keep going when distraction whispers, when doubt tries to interrupt. Stay grounded, oh wise heart listens more than it reacts, feels more than it boasts. Trust the process, trust the quiet growth. Some things take time, character, clarity, peace. They don't arrive in noise, they rise, change. Like this melody, layer by layer. You don't have to force it, just breathe. Let your thoughts slow down, let your shoulders relax. Let the work unfold, there's grace in steady effort, grace in focused hours, grace in consistency, even when no one sees it. Especially then, because what is unseen is often the strongest part. Guard your peace, protect your attention. Choose your words carefully, choose your direction carefully. A soft answer carries more power than sharp reactions. Patience wins over impulse every time. Stay in rhythm, stay in alignment, stay intentional. This is how strength grows. Quietly, faithfully, consistently. No spotlight, no rush, just steady progress. And steady progress changes everything. The wise walk calmly, they think long term. They build foundations, and foundations outlast storms. So let the world move fast, you move steady. steady, stay wise.
Out of the depths, I call your name. Out of the silence, you remain. You remain. In the quiet darkness, when I feel alone, I hear your whisper calling me home. Every tear falling, you understand. Even in weakness, you hold my hand. I am waiting, I am still resting in your will. My hope is in you. My hope is in you. I will wait. I will wait. My hope is in you. My hope is in you. You are near. You are near. More than the morning needs the light. My soul is longing for your sight. More than the sunrise finds the sky. I know your mercy is standing by. You are faithful, you are true. Everything leads to you. My hope is in you. My hope is in you. I will wait. I will wait. You are near. You are near. You are near. You are near. I wait. I wait. I wait for you. For you. My soul waits. My soul waits for you. For you. My hope is in you. My hope is in you. I will wait. You are here. You are here. You are near. I paint raised in you. soul finds rest in you alone, a quiet place, my steady stone. When all the noise begins to rise, I hear your calm inside my mind. You are my rock, you are my shield, you are the place my heart can kneel. No fear can stand where you remain. You hold my life, you know my name. I will not be shaken, I will not be moved. Even in the silence, I am held by you. When my strength is fading, when my thoughts grow weak, you become the whisper my weary heart can keep. You are my salvation, my safe and hiding place. Nothing stands against me when I see your face. Find rest, my soul, find rest, my soul, in God alone, in God alone. Find rest, my soul. Pour out your heart before Him, He is always near. Every hidden burden, every silent tear, He is not a stranger to the pain you feel. He is your protector, He is always real. Trust Him in the waiting, trust Him in the night. He will be your refuge, He will be your life. Find rest, my soul, find rest, my soul, in God alone, in God alone. Find rest, my soul. He is my rock, I will not be shaken, I will not be shaken. Find rest, my soul, find rest, my soul, in God alone, in God alone. Find rest, my soul. My soul finds rest in you. soul finds rest in you. I will not be shaken. My soul finds